Oh man, so I told you that we weren't done. We weren't finished quite yet, right? I'd be, every now and again popping on here to bring something to you guys to share a little bit of what's going on behind the scenes in Mr. Godzillanator's life, and things are taking shape, and they're taking shape in a very, very meaningful and right way. So, okay, to give you a little synopsis of what this video actually is about, we're doing stage 80 for Knull, and so truth be told, it wasn't possible before this last update, before White Fox got her tier 3, before you could actually use White Fox. And it's possible, but it isn't. Now, it's possible if you continue using crystals one time. And that's what I did to get to stage 85 in preparation for Shang-Chi, because I thought he was going to be able to do it. That's why I pushed it. I pushed it all the way up to 85, and Shang-Chi can't do it. So that's what I did from 80 to 84 prior to White Fox getting her uniform, and now that she got it, it is possible. So the team that I did it with before was this team right here, right? But obviously Sharon didn't have her new uniform. She's got it now, and so we're doing White Fox. We're doing Sharon Rogers all the way, and it's pretty easy to do it with this setup right here. To be honest, with you, I didn't actually try it with her previous uniform, and that will be something that we actually test out and do live in the video here after I show you this run here, stage 80. It's pretty amazing. Just all the buffs and the increase that she's actually getting is pretty bananas, and it's actually making that possible. Now, if you're looking for some deep insight like Godzillanator usually does, right? He usually spends so much time playing around with these new uniforms and characters because he wants to understand. He wants to really just push things to the limit. He didn't do any of that. None of that at all. Tiny little bit. I haven't played with Crescent at all, period. I built her up, but from what I understand, she got a pretty large increase, but from where she was before, she was garbage before, so that's not really saying much. She's like barely outscoring Venom on a perfect run, but you need a lot of time invested because she has accumulation based on damage received was on her second skill, right? Yeah, it's terrible. So you need to, like, it's kind of like a Red She-Hulk type deal, but I guess it's even worse than that. And then Luna Snow. So like none of these uniforms, they're not a large increase. I think a lot of players are actually upset. Honestly, I'm not super tapped into what's going on because I'm not really too involved in the chats. Just I pop on here and there just a little bit. But I have something that's going to prove to be much more useful than some tedious Marvel Future Fight information. Yes, indeed. I'm going to share with you some of life's deep secrets. Kind of deep secrets. Some things that I'm unraveling that I'm finding to be a huge help, and some things that I think could be a huge help in your life as well. And yes, we're still using the Marvel Future Fight backdrop for right now because this channel isn't really, it's not at the front of my mind. It's not, top priority in my life right now. It could be though. It could be. So that's why I'm still hanging on. Just a little bit. I'm not saying farewell and bye-bye to the channel 100% completely. Okay, before I show you, so this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna pull something up for you that could be useful, which is this right here, and then we're gonna play this run, and then I have some excellent information that you're not gonna want to miss out on. So stay tuned for that. Okay, so this was something that's dynamite. I don't know if you've seen it or not. Like I said, I haven't been super tapped into what's going on, but it looks like another crafting event. So it's similar to, here, let me get this. We'll jump back into that in a second. So similar to, it's the event tab, right? The event tab where we had the ice creams and this and that. There is this. So it looks like, so you could probably take a screenshot and check this out yourself, but it looks like in preparation for this, you want to save all of your mythic cards. Now, I don't know if it's really going to be worth it, maybe for some players, because if you can get a lot of premium cards, right? If you can get like maybe more than one premium card, and it looks like there's a CTP chest there as well, so it's like random premium card, random CTP chest. I don't know what else you could actually get with this. I don't know, maybe there's some forged CTPs. I don't know, maybe you get like a fully crafted card or something. Not exactly sure. I read through this and it's not really super clear. It just looks like different cards might possibly hold a different value for getting different things here. Not quite sure. Maybe somebody else wants to really, read this through and try to dissect it and have it make sense for us. But it looks like something like this is coming. So I'd say worst case scenario, right? Just save your mythic cards. What's the worst that can happen? You decide that it's really not worth it, because honestly, like for me, anyways, it would like 20 mythic cards be worth a CTP? Maybe with the way that the crafting is right now, like how many feathers and crystals that actually equates to, right? You feel me? It's like how many feathers and crystals do you have to collect in order to get 10 mythic cards? And then, because it's a free resource, you can farm throughout the game. How long does it actually take to get those resources? So it's like, okay, it took me 15 days to actually farm enough natural resources in the game, natural materials, to actually get a CTP or a premium card or what have you, right? So we'll be able to break that down once we figure out exactly what's going on. All right, let me pull up this run because it is a banger. Hold up. Alrighty, here we go. Okay, so you know what? I don't have any volume, which is... Oh, no, hang on. I think I do now. Haha. All right, let me go ahead. Let's play this. Boom. Got the volume. All right, excellent. Yeah, because I figured out a way to get rid of the lag. All I need to do is play it straight from my phone, because usually I send it. Okay, so I'm not going to say this is maybe the best played run for her. Honestly, I had to do this. Sometimes I got to start over quite a bit because she dies very easily, because my Valor level isn't up to the stage level quite yet. So that's something that you got to take into consideration. My Conqueror level is high enough, but the Valor level isn't. And maybe you'll be able to see throughout this run. There was actually a run like right before this that I was thinking about playing, so you could see just how bad it actually is. Like how easily she can actually just die. So yeah, right here I'm purposely getting hit. I'm just trying to charge up that tier 3, right? Oh yeah, right there. Actually, it looked like we just dodged the symbiote, right? The Clintar cage did not come. So yeah, that's the thing. But she's doing some bonkers damage now that she has all these buffs, right? We got Wave, we got White Fox, along with Wave's leadership. So I mean, we can go ahead and calculate all that, but I don't think it's really necessary. So that actually works out. I really like to have, it's not super necessary. And right there, you know what, that was kind of a misstep on my part. I don't know what I was waiting for. And I realized that right at that moment, I'm like, oh, what the hell was I waiting for? But yeah, I like having the tier 3 right here, and I'll hit the 3 skill. You don't necessarily need to accumulate right on her tier 3. Honestly, though, I feel like it's similar to Doom, where she'll do more damage if you do actually accumulate damage while hitting her 3. And yeah, some funky stuff happened right there. So the tier 3 right after, I feel like, I actually didn't test this, but it might be better off to wait until he falls down, or he jumps and then do his tier 3. It might be better to do that. You might get a better damage result by doing that. I didn't test it, but this is just the way that I've just kind of been playing her, and it seems to work out just fine. Right, if I was struggling with actually getting the clear. But look at this. I mean, just one shot, basically. Almost. I could get him down if the proc hits right. Get him down past the 12 bars with one tier 3 after that phase right there. But I mean, we're scooting and looting, baby. Check it out. 240, and he's got 10 bars left at 240. That's pretty bananas. Trying to dodge them damn blade twisters. You damn blade twisters. I always want to run into them because I'm so used to playing Doom. And here, can we get him down? Not quite. I've definitely done this faster. Quite a bit faster. Like, finished the match with like 2 minutes left. Uh-oh. Not dead. He ain't dying yet. So yeah, just kind of stalling, playing it safe. You know, like I said, things can definitely go a bit faster, but he's about to be down here, no question about it. And yeah, what we'll do is, so we'll see how long it actually took us to get down to the 30 bars with this uniform. Right, I'll just rewind the video because I don't have the information off the top of my head. And then we'll come back in with the previous the previous uniform, and we will see what the actual difference is on my account. A lot of you guys probably know, right? If you have the uniform, you can just go and figure that out. Do we get him down here? Yeah, we do. Yeah, 120, so a minute and 30 seconds left. So yeah, I took a screenshot to send it to somebody. A minute and 30 left. That's pretty amazing. Stage 80. Stage freaking 80. All right, so let's here. Okay, let me. Oh, this is the beginning of the video. We want to go to the end. Where are we at? And did I? Okay, 30 bars. 30 bars. 350. About 350. About 350. Okay. So about I'm pretty sure I've done it in about a minute with this uniform. Let's see what it actually takes with the old uniform here. Yeah, so I honestly don't know. I honestly don't. I'm going into this blind, ladies and gentlemen. I just, like I said, I just tried it with the new uniform. Okay, we gotta swap this uniform here. I tried it with the new uniform, and that was that. I didn't bother, you know, doing the testing. Like I said, I'm not into it like I was. And if that's the information you're looking for, then sorry, man, I just can't help you there. But let's go ahead. I believe these are the same strikers. If anything, they're offering the same buff as the other striker was in that video. But let's see. I'm trying to play this in the same way that I played that one. Okay, it doesn't. No, come on. There we go. So one of the main differences is that on her 4 skill, she doesn't go into iframe, and so therefore she can accumulate more damage. I mean, honestly, it seems to be like doesn't seem to be that much of a difference. Like it really doesn't. Like I feel like I'm at pretty much the same place. One thing I wish they changed. Oh no, the proc came. Yeah, okay, because I was trying to get the heal. One thing I wish they changed was on her 5th skill, right? You know how she has to pull the spear down and then you get the heal. Why couldn't they make it instant, right? Just make the heal instant. Okay. Yeah, but you see what I mean though? Like, man, she gets hit and she is just not a fun situation. Not a fun situation. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna try to charge up this tier. No. So we're accumulating a little bit of damage. Honestly, not the cleanest, not the best run here, but oh come on, man, are you kidding me? All right, honestly, I'm not running that again. But see what I mean with like, you take so much damage at this stage. It's really about, like, he was about to be done there. If I didn't get pushed back and if I hit that other proc, it's pretty much the same. I don't, maybe 5 seconds, 10 seconds, something like maybe 5-10 seconds. I'll say it's about a 5-10 second difference. Not too far off. So what are you doing, Net Marble? Seriously, what are you doing? It just. And with the other uniforms too, it's like you got to make it. I don't know. Do they plan on giving them another uniform at some point soon? But you know, talking about the requirements or the restrictions for Knull and going up to stage right 99, Luna Snow is not going to do that. She can barely do stage 80. With I don't even know if she can. Honestly, it seems like Luna Snow got a pretty big increase with this uniform, but it's just not enough. Her old uniform was terrible, right? This uniform is so bad. This uniform, it seems like, I don't know, maybe I'll do a little video on that soon, but yeah, it doesn't seem like, yeah, she's gonna be popping out stage 99, even with Wave and White Fox. I don't know, will there be another character that can buff them, or buff her rather, better than Wave and White Fox? I don't know. That's a pretty fat stack right there that she's getting with those two characters. And yeah, so yeah, she struggles. She definitely struggles on stage 80 to do stage 99. I don't see it. I don't see it. And my conquer level is at 90 right now. So I can only go up 9 more, and we have to go up 20 more stages, just 19 more stages. Yeah, it's not happening. Thinking that she was going to be the saver, no way, no how. And she has like that song, that single, and you know, you think they would make her better, right? To kind of just promote the whole thing, like, oh, Luna Snow, she's so good now. She's killing it. She's better in all game modes. And you know what I mean? Just kind of create the commotion. At least that's what I would do if I was the developers. That's certainly what I would do. I don't know. Will they put a patch in and buff the character? I don't know. Hopefully they do. But yeah, it's not a big increase for any of them. Okay, now that we got all that out of the way, we got to dive into some other stuff here. Oh man, so I already recorded this portion of the video, but I realized it's just way too long. Man, you know me, I get to talking and I get to talking, and it's just, you know, time just flies by. I don't even see where it goes. I'm like, damn, 20 minutes later and I'm still talking. Yikes. Okay, so all right, so it's difficult for me to kind of try to structure this portion of the video, because I don't know if everyone has watched the previous two, but I'm just gonna kind of wing it. And if some things don't really make sense, go watch some of the previous videos. Okay, so Godzillanator, right? He was playing this game like a madman, like that was like my job. It was like Marvel Future Boy was my damn job, and I made these videos and I didn't even really get paid for it, and it was just, man, it's such a waste of time when there's so many other better things you could do with your time, so many, just more meaningful ways you can live your life. And I'm not telling you to stop playing the game. I guess I would suggest to maybe cut down on the game. Like, that's pretty much like, okay, for the past like week, I don't know, I've been playing like 10-15 minutes per day, and it's lovely. I can come on when somebody else is doing all the stuff, all the things in the game, and I just come on and just do whatever I want to do, which is usually a couple world boss clears, and that's basically it. So your friend Godzillanator here, he's on a goddamn mission to just live life to the fullest, man, and stop wasting time. It's like, time is our most precious commodity, and as we get older, it becomes more valuable because we have less of it. So you better do something with it while you have it, right? And I know for me, I don't want to live a second-rate mediocre life. I want to be the best at whatever I choose to do. I was putting my time and focus in a future fight. It's just the wrong place to actually do it. It's like you get sucked in because you love the character, right? You have a favorite character, maybe you've seen the movie and like, damn, I could play him, and then you just kind of it like becomes an addiction. And it's just not really healthy. Maybe for some people it's not at the same level, whatever, but nobody else's fault but mine, But now I'm done with the nonsense. A switch just kind of flipped in your friend's brain, and he's after it. He's on the grind every day. And, I feel like the way you start your day is so imperative just to the rest of your day, right? Like the first hour of your day, you better make it count, man. You got to make that shit count. I'm sorry, but you really do. Like, I'm a firm believer on don't look at your phone, no devices for the first hour. And I'm gonna get into like the first hour, what you want the first hour of your day to actually look like. So I've been doing some research into different breathing techniques and meditation. And now, yeah, I've done some like meditation in the past, nothing serious, just kind of here and there, and just, anytime I heard the word, it's like it kind of sounds a bit feminine, and it's like, I don't want anything to do with it. But there are some serious benefits to different breathing techniques and meditation. And so the first hour, 15 minutes of meditation, a cold shower. I've been doing this, man. I've been doing it every single day since I mentioned it. A cold shower, and I'm up to like 6 minutes. And even then, I could, like, after like a few minutes, after like 3-4 minutes, it starts to, like, it doesn't even feel cold anymore. Doesn't even feel cold, and you kind of have a good time. You have a good time. And there's a response in your brain. You have a 250% dopamine spike after being in the cold, whether it's like an ice bath, cold shower, I believe it's 5 minutes. And so you have this response that like your brain's rewarding you for actually being it. It's like what doesn't kill us makes us stronger. And that like, you know, we throw around that phrase, but it couldn't be more true. And that's really how you have to look at life. It's like, you know, as much suffering as you go through, that's the reward that you're actually going to get. It's going to make you, it's going to callous your brain, it's going to callous like your mind, your spirit, you know, you harden your body through working out, right? The more pain you go through, no pain, no gain. And it just, you really have to look at life through that perception and that lens. And then you can start to enjoy even like the simple pleasures in life rather than, I don't know, you know, trying to indulge in future fight. It's just like, it's superficial, and it's just, it's kind of nonsense. So it goes 15 minutes of meditation. You got to do 15 minutes in the morning. You have to do it at night. Look up Emily Fletcher on meditation. Look her up. You'll thank me for it. And I'm going to try to breeze through this. So I listen, like I said, I just had like 20 minutes of talking, and now I gotta give you the cliff notes here because I don't want the video to be super long. But 15 minutes of meditation, a cold shower, like 5 minutes, even like 3 minutes, even 2 minutes. If you do 2 minutes, you'll start to work your way up. Trust me. You just kind of want it more. Right? If you got a fire burning inside, you just want it more. And I'm going to talk more about something about just being in the cold and what it actually does to your body and your brain. But after that, you get into a rigorous workout, and that's basically what I do. I work out like a goddamn animal, man. And I really want to do some streaming workouts like in the morning, and I want to start waking up at freaking 4:30 a.m. I'm still struggling with that. I'm struggling with waking up at the time that I want to. I'm waking up earlier than I was, like hours earlier than I was, but not 4:30, not yet. I'm getting there though. But that's, you want to start your day off like that. Don't even look at your damn phone. Don't look at your phone. Don't look at anything. Just wake up with a purpose and get after it. And just get after it, and the rest of your day just kind of falls into place. Trust me when I tell you. Okay, so some benefits on. Let's talk about the meditation first. So it strengthens a part of your brain called the corpus callosum. And what it is, it's made up of 200 million nerve fibers, and it connects. It's what connects your right and your left cerebral. So your right brain and your left brain. And your left brain, you know, your critical thinking, and your right brain, your creative thinking. And it basically thickens that. It's like a cord, basically. It's a cord that connects the two. And, you know, think about it. If you can just creatively think through and solve problems in a better way, like if that's not a superpower, I don't know what actually is. So that's just one thing. Another thing is, and this is really important, it helps you get into deep sleep faster. And the benefits of deep sleep, it basically just being in a deep sleep every night for longer, and you get there faster. It literally improves every aspect of your life. Just go look it up. Say benefits of deep sleep. And so typically how we sleep is we go light, medium, and then we get to deep maybe about 2 hours before we wake up. And we wake up from a deep sleep. Now, doing this meditation, right, and these different breathing techniques, you go light, medium, you get into deep for about 6 hours as opposed to 2 hours, and then you go medium, light, and you wake up from a light sleep. And it's going to set your day off, man. It's going to set your day off, and you're going to move like you're on fire. So those are just a couple things. And like I said, just the benefits of that, like staves off just like Alzheimer's, heart disease. You know, you repair basically your body, your brain while you sleep. So if you're in a deep, meaningful, restful sleep, it's just gonna, faster reaction time, just so many benefits. I can't even talk about them all. There's just so many. So about the cold, right? I mentioned this man, one of the last videos. I think the very last video. The man's name is Wim Hof, and he's the Iceman. And actually, you know what? I took note of some of his feats, the crazy things that he's done. Okay, so he's ran a half marathon above the Arctic Circle, barefoot. For one, that's pretty insane. And okay, so what he does this breathing technique where he can regulate the the temperature of his skin just by breathing. He creates these hormones and these different I believe it's epinephrine in his body, and like he can stave off disease. Like he's been injected with endotoxin, and he breathes and he staves off disease. And you talk like we're dressing up these digital Barbies, right? And what or superheroes. What if being a superhero in your own life, and there's just like, and you can like pretty much the closest thing to it. Okay, so some other things he's done. He completely submerged in ice for nearly 2 hours. He's climbed Mount Everest in only shorts. Dude, shorts. He swam across the freezing ocean under... Oh, come on, man. Damn notifications. All right. Swam across the freezing ocean underwater for an entire length of a football field in a single breath. Freezing water in a single breath, underwater. Insane. And I mentioned he was injected with an endotoxin and staved it off with only breath. That's pretty freaking bananas. Go look him up, because he has like he's got some paid stuff out there, but he also has some free stuff, I believe, just on YouTube, and he'll take you through. I did one of his breathing exercises, and it's pretty intense. But I have not done this meditation yet. This is some new information, but new routine starting tomorrow. As soon as I wake up, boom. And you gotta have a thirst for just information, for knowledge, and you just gotta get after it, man. You just gotta light that fire up under your ass. Find whatever, like, you gotta think. I mean, there's so many different, like, just kind of tools and techniques you could do to just really, find the driving force in your life. Because, I mean, it's just like, I was blind. I was blind for a long time, but then, the perception just changed and the switch flipped, and it's like, a lot of people, how can you just walk away from, your account like that? So much time and money invested. Well, the further we go, if I continue it's just, I'm going to be worse off, right? So sometimes you gotta, it's like cutting the umbilical cord and saying bye-bye to the baby. And that's pretty much it. What else did I want to talk about? There was something else. So this guy, Tom Bilyeu, his name's spelled Bilyu. He's a guy who he interviews these titans at the top of their field. Go check him out. He's got a YouTube channel. He's like, he's interviewing so many interesting people, and they're sharing so much great information, man. You got to check it out. I'm pumped up. I'm fired. I'm ready to go. I have some big news that I'm going to announce. I can't really talk about it. It really won't take shape for another couple months. And I'm gonna try to do some interesting things. Right now, I can't really put the YouTube channel at the forefront of my mind. I'm always thinking about doing videos. Like every day, it crosses my mind to do one. Obviously, every day I can't get to one, but I'm gonna try to do them as often as I can. They might be Future Fight related, right? I might have the Future Fight background, but I probably will have this for a little bit of time. But I really want to start doing some other type of content. I mean, I'm just getting started here. Honest to goodness, just getting started, and I can see some special, great things in the future here. So hopefully you stick around. Hopefully you do, and we'll get you on your way, friend. Yes, indeed, we'll light that fire up under your ass. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you better stay tuned. You stay breezy out there, but most of all, friend, you stay safe now. Oh, and by the way, if you do, okay, so hypothetically, in a perfect world, if I do have time to dive into something Future Fight related, let me know what that could be. Throw some suggestions my way. You could DM me, either Discord or Line are good places. You could leave a comment on the YouTube channel here, and I might get to it. So we'll see you on the flip side. All right, peace.